Now I take up module 3, non-chord. In non-chord, we are going to study number of phyla starting with the protozoa. Now I take up the first phylum protozoa. So protozoa, so proto means primitive, zoa means animal. Okay. So as per this phylum is concerned, so protozoans are minute acellular animalcules. Minute acellular are also called unicellular or single celled organisms, and they are minute microscopic. They are very small organisms which cannot be seen with our naked eyes. They can be seen only under microscope. So such life forms are called microorganisms. So minute acellular animalcules without tissue organs, and the protozoans include amoeba, paramecium, euglena, etc. And they exist single or colonial. So some of the protozoans live alone, and some of the protozoans live in group, so called colonial. And these protozoans differ from metazoan in various features. Protozoans differ from metazoans in various features. And this final protozoa, which includes about 50,000 known species. This includes 50,000 known species. So now, so come to the general characters. General characters of phylum Protozoa. So first, we should know the habitat. So habitat means the place where they live. Habitat is the living place of life forms. So some of the protozoans live in freshwaters. So like amoeba, paramecium, verticilla. So these life forms live in freshwater, whereas some of the life forms like Elphidium, they live in marine water, means sea and oceans. And some of the life forms, protozoans, live in moisture like Euglena. And some of the protozoans, like particularly parasitic. So parasitic forms means they depend upon other life forms like Plasmodium. So they are parasitic form. So this is the habitat of the protozoans. Now come to other features. So they are small, microscopic. Okay, they are simplest primitive forms. Simplest primitive of all life forms. So we know all other life forms. Okay, so among all life forms, the protozoans are simplest and as well as primitive of all life forms. And the body is acellular or unicellular. I told you already. So body is acellular or unicellular or single celled organisms. So single celled organism, only one cell, because these life are composed of only one cell. Okay, without one or more nuclei. So they have only one or more nuclei. Without histological differentiation into tissue and organs, no tissue organization. So here tissue grade of organization is not seen because these are single celled organisms. Hence there is no tissue grade of organization. Okay. Next, if you know the body organization. So if you see the body organization of the protozoans, so body composed of cytoplasm. The protozoan's body composed of cytoplasm, and cytoplasm differentiated into outer ectoplasm and inner endoplasm. Body composed of cytoplasm differentiated into outer ectoplasm and inner endoplasm. And a specialized part of cytoplasm performs various functions, so called as cell organelle. As the life of these life forms only single cell, so there are no specialized organs for performing various functions. So here as they are single celled, okay, so there are no special organs. Hence the body composed of cytoplasm differentiated into outer ectoplasm and in the endoplasm, and a part of the cytoplasm performs various functions called as organelles. Called as organelles. Okay. So next, so they are solitary or colonial or individual like individual and like and independent. Okay, and body without symmetry. So body do not exhibit any symmetry here. Okay, so body covering. So body covering, particularly in most of the forms like amoeba, where the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. So body of amoeba covered by plasma membrane. Okay, and here verticella where it is pellicle, and some of the forms where body is covered by a calcareous cell, so that is like verticella. So body covering in some of the protozoans like amoeba, plasma membrane. Okay, and paramecium and verticella, so body is covered by a tough pellicle. Tough pellicle. So whereas some of the life forms like verticella, so body is covered by calcareous shell. So this is the body covering of the protozoans. Okay, and here next cell form constant variation. Cell form constant and vary in some of the protozoans. So cell form is constant but vary in only in some of the protozoans, and they change with the environment and as well as age. So cell form is constant, vary in some of the forms, particularly in according to the environment and as well as the age. Okay, and here there is no physiological division of the label. As these life forms are single celled, there is no the physiological division of the label for various other physiological functions. Okay, so there is no physiological division. So coming to locomotory organs. So locomotory organs. So locomotory organs are different in different life forms. Okay, so here whip-like flagella. So whip-like flagella in case of the Euglena, whip-like flagella in case of Euglena, and hair-like cilia. Okay, whip-like flagella as seen in case of Euglena. Okay, and the cilia also present. Whip-like flagella, Euglena, and verticella in case of hair-like cilia in verticella. So these are the what you call the locomotory structures. So, but locomotory organs are pseudopodia as is in case of amoeba. So amoeba where the locomotory structures are pseudopodia, false foot. It is called false foot. Okay. So in case of Euglena, a whip-like flagella, which is the locomotory structure. Okay. But locomotory organs are absent in Plasmodium. Locomotory structures are absent in Plasmodium. Okay, so this is all about the locomotory organs. Okay, pseudopodia in case of amoeba, whip-like flagella in case of Euglena, and hair-like flagella in verticella, etc. So coming to nutrition. So nutrition means the conjunction with the food habit. So nutrition is nothing but food habit, and food habit is different in different life forms. Okay. So holozoic means here the life forms which feed both on plants and as well as animal base. So like amoeba. Amoeba exhibits holozoic type of nutrition which can feed on both plants as well as animal based food. And holophyte. So holophyte is like Euglena. So Euglena, it is able to synthesize its own food material. So such type of nutrition is called holophyte. Then saprophytic means, so these like some of the protozoans, they feed on organic matter. So called such life forms called Opalina. So life forms called Opalina. So they feed on organic matter called saprophytic. So here parasitic. Parasitic means they depend upon other life forms like Plasmodium. So like that, so nutrition is different in different forms as holozoic in case of holozoic in case of the amoeba and holophytic in case of euglena, saprophytic as in opalina, parasitic as in plasmodium. So this is the type of nutrition. Next coming to digestion. So digestion is intracellular. Why digestion intracellular? Digestion occurs within the cell. Within the cell, as these life forms are single celled. Hence, so the digestion is intracellular. Digestion occurs within the cell. Okay. So next respiration. Respiration as well as excretion they occurs through general body surface by diffusion. As there are no specialized organelles or organs for respiration and excretion, so these take place through general body surface by diffusion. That process is called as diffusion. Okay, and another one, the protozoans exhibit one phenomenon that is called osmoregulation. Osmoregulation is nothing but maintenance of water balance. Maintenance of water balance. So some of the life forms particularly exhibit osmoregulation. So particularly freshwater forms. Freshwater forms perform exhibit osmoregulation, maintenance of water balance. So particularly the body concentration, the body fluid concentration of these life forms hypertonic, highly concentrated. So whereas the concentration of the external media, so the medium that is fresh water is hypo, lower concentrated. So hence water enters into the body by endosmosis. So as this endosmosis occurs, so water enters into the body and the amount of water exceeds, increases in the body. This excess of water is eliminated out by a type of structures called contractile vacuoles. Contractile vacuoles. Okay, so that is called as osmoregulation. Okay, what is osmoregulation? Generally exhibit the protozoans maintenance of water balance. Okay, in some of the freshwater protozoans, so water balance is maintained. So now how? So here the body concentration is hypertonic and the concentration of the external medium, that is water, is hypotonic. Hence water enters into the body by endosmosis. Okay, and as the water enters continuously, the amount of water increases in the body. So this excess of water is excreted out, eliminated out by a type of structures called contractile vacuoles. And these contractile vacuoles are absent in marine water forms as well as parasitic forms. That is another important function added in protozoans. Okay, then coming to reproduction. So reproduction is different in different forms. Reproduction generally takes place by asexual method as well as sexual method. The asexual type of reproduction takes place by binary fission. So binary fission as in the paramecium. Binary fission means here the life form organism which completely divides into two. So that is binary fission. Fission means division. Bi means two. Binary fission means the organism divides into two. So that is called binary fission. So this is seen in the life form the paramecium. Or even multiple fission. Multiple fission means the life form, the body divides into number of parts. That is called multiple fission. So this is seen in life form the entamoeba. And sexual reproduction takes place by conjugation. So conjugation nothing but, so here the two life forms come in close proximity to each other, come in close proximity to each other. So that is the conjugation. Okay. So again adults, that is in paramecium again. And here gametes, sexual reproduction also takes place by the fusion of gametes fusion of gametes. Fusion of gametes means male gamete as well as the female gamete. So fused together. Okay. So that is in the plasmodium. So fusion of gametes takes place in plasmodium. Okay. So that is how reproduction takes place by asexual method as well as sexual method. Asexually by binary fission and also multiple fission, and sexually by conjugation and even the fusion of male and female gametes. Okay. Then coming to life history of protozoans. So life history is complicated, not simple. So life history is complicated by the metagenesis. Metagenesis. What is meant by metagenesis? So life history includes the alternation of generation. So some of the life forms exhibit the reproduction sexual method as well as asexual method. So once by reproduction takes place once by sexual method and it is followed by asexual method next. So this is called metagenesis. So that type of metagenesis or alternation of generation seen in Elphidium. Okay, so this is what the life history. Life history is complicated with metagenesis, alternation of generation. Okay, next coming to another important feature, ancestment. Ancestment is covering the body ancestment. So body covers with some material. So ancestment, body is converts into a form, a cyst. Body converts into a cyst form. So that is called ancestment. That is during some of the conditions like food, temperature, moisture. So in these conditions, so food according to food, temperature and moisture, so they undergo ancestment. Okay, as particularly the free living or aquatic, parasitic as well as some commensals, so free livings, aquatic forms, parasitic forms as well as commensal. So commensals they found live inside or outside the body. So they are called commensals. So this is all related to the general characters of phylum Protozoa. Thanks.